What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. So today is going to be the first part in what I'm going to call, well, I'm not sure what I'm going to call it yet, but essentially what it is it's going to be a weekly live comm series. It's essentially just a chill little, we're going to sit here and we're going to talk about whatever. So I posted a video, I guess it was like a week or a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks ago. I can't remember how long ago it was, but I called it Quick Play Sweating or something, or maybe that's exactly what I called it. But essentially, I just sat there and we played a game or two of Quick Play and just talked about like my life and what was going on. And you guys seem to really like it. So I think since we're kind of struggling for content, you know, we're sort of in a weird period with Halo right now where there's not a whole lot to do. So I figured a good way to have consistent content on the channel and have something that you guys could be excited about was like a chill little series, because you guys seem to really like it. So if we figured we'd do something like this where we just sort of hang out and talk and play some video games. And so I'll play some Quick Play or Super Fiesta or whatever social playlist I can find games in. But yeah, and I want this to be a weekly series, so we'll kind of just do this you know, once a week. I'm not sure like what day or however we're gonna do it, but I'll figure it out as we go along. I think I went to the wrong scene in my OBS. Sick. Yeah, that's my streaming scene. Let's go back to my recording. Dope. We're already off to a flying start. But yeah, so yeah, let me know in the comments what you think I should call this series. Maybe come up with like a catchy little name for it or something like that. But yeah, Cole used to do a weekly live comm series where it was pretty much the same thing, and then I used to do something pretty similar with the So Your and stuff like that back in the day, if anybody remembers that. It was a series that I started like a year ago, and I did like 4 episodes maybe, and then I kind of stopped doing it. But yeah, so first things first, just kind of get it out of the way. I cut my hair before everybody goes batshit in the comments. Yeah, I cut my hair. Nobody freak out about it. It's fine. I didn't change the style or anything. I just I got it, or well, I guess you could say I got it trimmed. You can see it's a lot shorter than it was. I had it about like shoulder length, maybe a little bit longer than that. And so I'd been growing it out for 2 years, and so I got it trimmed or cut, whatever you want to say. So I didn't change the style, and I'm still gonna be like growing it out. So I'm gonna let it get long again. It's fucking sick, dude. We just went from a 4v4 to a 3v3. Yeah, so I'm gonna let it get long again. I'm not done having long hair. So before everybody freaks out, because as soon as I told like my stream that I was gonna get a cut, everybody's like, dude, what the fuck, man? So yeah, I'm not going back to short hair quite yet. But yeah, man, I was kind of tired of the maintenance, you know. It's tough. If anybody has long hair, like if you're a girl or if you're a dude with long hair, then you'll know that having long hair requires a lot of maintenance. And it's like it gets like super annoying. Like my hair got to the point where like I couldn't sleep with it down anymore. How's that not a headshot? Yeah, I couldn't sleep with it down anymore, so I had to like put it in a bun on the top of my head every night when I went to sleep. And you know, just generally like having to style it and put so many different like products in it, you know, because you gotta like keep in mind, like you gotta be careful, like I don't know, man. Point is, it requires a lot of maintenance, and I was getting kind of annoyed. So plus I don't like to do a whole lot of work on my hair, and so like when my hair gets super long, and like I would just like I only towel dry my hair, because like who the fuck has time to like, you know, use a dryer or whatever. So yeah, I like putting, point is I like not putting a whole lot of effort into my hair, and so like if I can just put like a leave-in conditioner or like you know, just like some hair oil or whatever, then like that's what I'm gonna do. But yeah, cut my hair, but I'm gonna let it get long again, and maybe I'll get it, because like when I first let it get long, I don't know what that guy was doing. When I first let it get long, I'd never had long hair before, and we had a rule in my high school that you couldn't grow your hair out. So for guys, your hair couldn't be like past your ears or something. or it couldn't go over your eyes. Because I went to like a private Christian school that was like super strict about that shit. So whenever I first started growing out my hair, I was like super stubborn about it, and I was like, I'm not gonna get it cut. And so for 2 years, like I didn't even get it trimmed. And you know, like when your hair gets long, you have like split ends and like dead hairs and shit like that. So I didn't get it cut at all, and I didn't do any like work to it. So it's just fucking sick, dude. So it just like, yeah, my hair was like all messy, and like I don't like to brush my hair either. So like, also if you have long hair and you don't brush it a lot, then like your hair gets super like tangled and shit. It's just maintenance, man. Shit's annoying. So, oh, this dude fell off the map with the sniper. Come on, bro. That's some amateur shit right there. So yeah, long story short, I cut my hair and it's a little bit shorter. But I'm not going back to short hair just yet. One of these days I will, but that day is not today. Bitch. Fight me. Man, what a lunge. But yeah, in a couple weeks we've got DreamHack Atlanta coming up, which is going to be super sick. I'm not competing. I don't know if we talked about this on YouTube yet. We talked about it on stream plenty. By the way, if you are not following me on Twitch, what are you doing? What are you doing? I stream every... Speaking of Twitch, somebody just followed me on Twitch, so you could hear the alert go off in the other scene. Yeah, if you're not following me on Twitch, go follow me on Twitch. I stream 6 days a week, multiple hours a day of just sick-ass Halo content. And also, we've been running through single-player games, so if you just want to, like, chill with me in the stream while we, like, play some kick-ass, like, fun games, most of the time it's Halo, but we've also, like, we're going to start playing a bunch of single-player games, so we're going to play, like, we're going to play back through Spider-Man. We have Jedi Fallen Order coming out in the next couple weeks. I think we're going to play Last of Us before Last of Us 2 comes out. So yeah, just like all kinds of fun stuff goes down there. So go follow me on Twitch. It's linked in the description of every single one of my videos. It's Reclaimer with an X instead of an A, so it looks like Reclixmer, just like my gamer tag. I'm about to get shit on so hard because these fools are chasing me. Yo, I'm shit on this guy. Hold up. I didn't even have to. Shout out teammate. Yeah, thanks XX Sniper 327XX. Appreciate it, homie. Yeah, go follow me on Twitch. But another thing that I want to do with this series is I want to talk about whatever you guys think I should talk about. So I've been thinking for every single one of these videos, I'll leave what I talk about up to you guys. So at like the end of every single one of these videos, I'll say like, leave me suggestions in the comments or on my Discord server for what you guys want me to talk about. So in the comments of this video, let me know what you guys want me to talk about. And then also, if you're not in my Discord, there's a link in the description to my Discord server. It's also linked in the description of every single video. Go join my Discord server. It's essentially, if you don't know what Discord is, it's like a sort of chat room hub type thing, mainly for gamers. And so you can join. We have a community going on in my Discord server where it's just a bunch of chill, sick ass people that love video games and love talking about dumb shit. So whether it's like animals or memes or music or Halo, or you just want to like talk to me, that's a really good like direct way to talk to me. So like if you want to like talk to me about some dumb shit, you can just join my Discord server and just like say what's up to me. I'm in there pretty much 24/7. I've got it up on my third monitor all the time. So if you ever want to talk to me about anything, fucking hit me up, dude. Join the Discord server. It's pretty sick. We've got a pretty dope community of like, you know, a few hundred people in there, and it's pretty sweet. So yeah, go join the Discord. It's free, and it's free obviously. So if you're interested in that, that's pretty cool. We're on a killing frenzy. Holy shit, I'm fucking nasty at this game. Yeah. The World Series ended last night, and the Nationals won. and I still don't know how I'm feeling about it. If you guys don't know, I'm a Braves fan, and so the Nationals are a division rival. So on one hand, I'm a little less mad about it because Bryce Harper's not on the Nationals anymore. And so Bryce Harper was like, when we're talking about the Nationals, like, and hating the Nationals, like, I really hated Bryce Harper. You know, I didn't hate the Nationals. So like this version of the Nationals that just won the World Series is actually pretty charming. You know, Juan Soto's a beast, can't deny. Trey Turner's always been a beast. And yeah, they beat the Astros though, and I would say like if I had a second favorite baseball team, it would probably be the Astros because, you know, boy's a Texas native. You know, you gotta support the Texas teams. So since the Rangers kind of suck, that almost always turns out to be Houston. And also Houston has, you know, Altuve, Bregman, Correa, a lot of people that I'm a big fan of. Yeah, obviously I wish the Astros had won, but I don't know. I'm not super mad that the Nationals won. If it was gonna be any division rival, at least it was the Nationals, right? Because didn't want the Phillies to win, didn't want the Mets to win for fucking sure, and like the Marlins weren't gonna win anyway. But still, you don't want the Marlins to win. Yeah. So that was pretty cool. They had a you guys. I mean, I talked about this a lot in my quick play video, but if you guys didn't know, I'm like a huge like NASA space nerd. I'm like really into that. I got to go on vacation to the Space Center, which was super sick. We went down to Florida and we went to the Space Center and Disney World and Legoland, which was also super sick, man. Like Legoland, all right, admittedly, like I was pretty excited to go back to Legoland. I went there when I was like, I don't know, 12 or 13 or something, so I didn't remember much about it. But I was super excited to go to Legoland, and it was cool, but like it probably would have been cooler if I was like 9. You know what I mean? You can tell it's sort of engineered for little kids, which is fine. I mean, it's Legoland, makes sense. But yeah, Disney World was super sick. We got to see all the new Star Wars stuff, which was super dope. The Millennium Falcon ride was super sweet. It was like it's like a virtual reality Millennium Falcon ride, and you get to like fly the Millennium Falcon, like fucking sick, dude. It was awesome. But yeah, so all the Star Wars stuff at Disney was super sick. And then the Space Center. Yeah, I was talking about space. I'm a huge NASA nerd, and the Space Center was dope, and I got to see that's where they have the Atlantis space shuttle, which is one of the 4 remaining space shuttles that are left from the shuttle program. There were 6. One of them, the Enterprise, never flew in space. And then 2 were destroyed. Challenger blew up shortly after takeoff in, was it 86? And then Columbia burned up on re-entry in 2003. So 2 of them were destroyed, and then the remaining 4 are scattered around the US. So Atlantis is at Kennedy Space Center in Florida, which is where I went. The Enterprise is at the Intrepid Sea, Air, and Space Museum in New York, which is an aircraft carrier. I actually went there back in April, which was awesome. And then one's in Alabama, maybe, or no, one's at like the Smithsonian, and then the other one's in LA, I think. So I've seen 2 of the 4 remaining space shuttles, which is pretty sick. I'm gonna try to see all of them. Our family's thinking about going to California next spring for like my brother's spring break. So the idea that we're tossing around right now is we would go to like LA for like, you know, 5 or 6 days, and then take another short flight up to like San Francisco, and then hang out in San Francisco for like 2 or 3 days, something like that, which would be super sick. I've never been to California. Okay, I guess they don't want me to get the overshield. Where is the overshield, by the way? It was super late, wasn't it? Maybe it wasn't. Maybe I'm crazy. Yeah, I've never been to California, and I've only been on the West Coast once, which was when I went to Seattle for the Halo World Championship. So I wanna go be able to see California and stuff. Obviously, LA and San Francisco are two pretty big cities. Yeah, like I said, I've never been there, so that would be super sweet. But yeah, the reason that I brought up the whole space thing in the first place was this year is the 50th anniversary of the Apollo 11 moon landings, which was obviously the first manned mission to land on the moon. And so in one of the commercials for the World Series, they had Buzz Aldrin, which was like super cool to see, because it was some commercial where Buzz Aldrin talked about going to, I can't remember exactly, he was talking about going to a baseball game and how that he saw a player hit it to the moon, and it was essentially like a NASA promo, I think, because then like the guy in the home run hit, or the guy in the commercial hit a home run, and his like grandson was talking to him, and he was like, how far did that one go? And he was like, maybe it went to Mars, because like NASA just announced as part of their big space program that the next space mission is going to be there's going to be a mission in the next 2 or 3 years to establish a base on the moon, and then in the next few years after that, holy shit, that's the best overkill I've ever gotten. I just shot like 6 bullets and got an overkill. That was dope. But yeah, so after the mission to the moon that establishes a moon base, a few years after that, that's going to teach people everything. Because, like, you need a certain level of, like, knowledge and preparedness before you fuck off and go to Mars, right? So they're going to use, like, the whole lunar base as, like, as sort of like a testing ground to see like if we're ready to go to Mars, and then we'll go to Mars by like 2026 or 2028 or whatever it was they said, which is super sick, because you guys don't know, the space shuttle program ended in 2011, which was before I was 11 years old in 2011, so I didn't really pay attention to the space program that much back then, as a little kid, or I guess I was in middle school or whatever. So, because I hear my parents talk all the time about the space program, and where they were when they watched so-and-so missions, and where they were when the Challenger blew up, and all this stuff, right? And there hasn't been any big space events in my lifetime that I've been able to see, so it's super exciting that we're in my lifetime going to be going back to the moon and eventually to Mars. Like that's crazy. So I'm really excited about that, even though obviously I'm not going, but it's super, I don't know, it's just super cool to think about that we're gonna, as humans, like we're gonna go to Mars. That's dope. So yeah, I'm really excited for that, because that's we talked about, it's gonna be in my lifetime, and I'm gonna be able to see it, and I'm gonna be able to tell my kids about it. I told you guys in the last video, my dad growing up in Florida, super close to the Space Center, like he got to see shuttle launches just like all the time. It was like normal. Yeah, that's gonna do it for our first little episode of whatever it is we're gonna call this. So yeah, remember, leave in the comments suggestions for what you guys think I should call this series, and also what you want me to talk about in the next episode. So yeah, like I said, I want to do one of these a week, maybe even more often than that, maybe like every 4 or 5 days if you guys really like it, and if I don't have like anything else to upload. But yeah, we'll figure it out as it goes along, I think. Remember to follow me on Twitch. Like I said, I stream 6 days a week. That's kind of my main hustle these days. You know, things on YouTube are kind of slow, so if you're not following me on Twitch, make sure you go follow me on Twitch. Like I said, links in the description of every single video. And yeah, like I said, it's kind of our main hustle these days. I'm streaming there 6 days a week, 3 or 4 hours a day, sometimes longer. We're playing single player games. We're playing a ton of Halo 5. We're gonna be playing MCC when that comes out. Join the Discord server if you're interested in that. Like I said, you can just talk to me about shit. But yeah, that's gonna do it for the video today. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Likes are appreciated. Subscribe if you're new. Much love, much respect as always. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.